So how much does it actually cost to sell your house? We're going to be talking about that today, and we're starting right now. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Rob Zeoli and I'm a South Florida real estate agent here with Keller Williams Partners. If you're new to the channel and interested in real estate and what it's like to live here in South Florida, please consider subscribing and ring the bell below to be notified anytime we go ahead and make a new video. Now, one of the questions I get asked the most when I meet with potential sellers is, what does it cost to sell my home? Most of them really don't have any idea, so I wanted to make this quick video to answer that question. Okay, so one expense you're going to have when selling your home is your mortgage payoff. When you sell your home, you're going to have to pay off the mortgage. This is most likely going to be your biggest expense. It cannot be done. If you do sell, you have to pay it off. One way to figure this out is when you're thinking about paying your mortgage, when you make your monthly payment, you're actually paying the interest for the month before. So instead of using your statement to try to figure out how much you owe the bank or the mortgage company when you sell, just give them a call and ask them for a payoff letter. That's the best and most accurate way to get a pretty good idea of what you're going to have to pay when you sell your house. Another charge you're going to have to pay is what we call doc stamps, or in the state of Florida they're called documentary stamp taxes or a transfer tax. The state of Florida has no state income tax, so they tax real estate pretty heavily and they have to get you somewhere, so no one gets a free ride. In all counties except for Miami-Dade County, the doc stamp rate is 70 cents per $100 of the purchase price or the sales price of the property. So to use round numbers, a good way to think of this is if you're selling a property for $100,000, you have to pay $700 in doc stamps. If it's $200,000, it would be double, it would be $1,400. In Miami-Dade, the doc stamp rate is 60 cents per $100 for single-family residences. Another expense you're going to have is your property taxes. So when you sell your home, you're going to have to pay your portion of the property taxes for the year that you sell, depending on the date that you close. So if you close in June or the end of June, that's like half the year. So you will be responsible for half the year of the property taxes, and the buyer would be responsible for the next half. If you sell your home later in the year, say late November, December, and you already paid your taxes in full, you will get a credit for that amount on the settlement statement when you sell the home. Another fee that you might have to pay is called an Estoppel fee. So if your home is located in an area that has a homeowners association, or if you live in a condo or a townhome, you're going to have to pay the Estoppel fee. An Estoppel is a document obtained from a homeowners association showing all outstanding fees and fines due as of a certain date. An Estoppel letter is really a fancy legal term for another payoff letter. The cost for this would be roughly between $250 to $400. If there are multiple associations attached to the property, you might have to pay for two. Some other charges you're going to have are what I call title company charges. So in our area, basically here in Broward County, most closings are done by title companies. And as a result, they will charge you a settlement fee to facilitate the closing. The cost for that is probably $500 to $750. There will be some other miscellaneous charges like courier fees or a wire fee if you plan on having your proceeds wired to you, or a notary if you have a mobile closing and you close at a different location, you might have to pay that fee as well. Depending on what county the property is located and what is agreed upon in the contract, you might have to pay some other fees as well, like a title search and a lien search. Another fee you might have to pay is title insurance. So if you're in Palm Beach, the seller picks the title company and actually has to pay for the title insurance for the buyer. In Broward County, it's usually the other way around. The buyer picks and they pay for their own title policy. For purchase prices up to $100,000, the fee for title insurance would be $5.75 per $1,000 of the purchase price. For homes with purchase prices over $100,000, the fee drops to $5 per $1,000 of the purchase price. So if you decide to sell your home for sale by owner or use a realtor, all those fees we just discussed still have to be paid. But if you do hire a realtor, you will have to pay real estate commission or a professional fee. There is no industry standard for the commission, and it's negotiable between you and the real estate agent that you hire. So in this video, we're not going to talk about commission rates or anything like that. The fee is generally split between the realtor you hire to list your home and the realtor that actually brings a buyer that's ready, willing, and able to purchase your property. One thing that I can say is that when you're speaking to a realtor you might be thinking of hiring for the job, you should ask them specifically, what are they going to do to promote your home to find that one buyer out there on planet Earth that's willing to pay more for your property than anybody else in the entire world, because that is the ultimate goal. Everything that they show you, all the marketing materials, the postcards, the brochures, the digital ads, the photos, the social media ads, all have to scream quality from day one if you want to justify getting the price that you're asking for your home. If you happen to be interviewing a realtor and they whip out their iPhone and start using it for photos, and their strategy is to put it on the MLS and Zillow, you might want to consider getting a second opinion, because you might have the wrong person. Professional photos, aerial photography, videography, social media ads, these things should not be extra. They should be the absolute minimum requirement from a realtor who wants the job of selling your home. So now that you know what it costs to sell your home, maybe you're curious about its value. So if you'd like to find out what your home is worth, there is a link down below in the description where you could find out instantly for free, and there is absolutely no obligation whatsoever. Thank you so much for watching the video. If there's anything at all that I can do for you, all my contact information is down below. I would love to hear from you, and I will see you all on the next video.